All right, guys, so just another day here in paradise. Today, I want to share with you guys something that I've been thinking about today. Um, I always try to think, how can I help you guys, right? Because once again, I really wish there was somebody back then to teach me these things, to tell me, hey, Bruno, this is what the tech world looks like. And I want to focus more on the IT sector. If one of you guys wants to develop a career as a network engineer, systems engineer, cloud computing engineer, whatever. So you may be wondering, okay, so I just graduated college, I want to change my career, what type of job should I start? And so my recommendation, based on what I've seen, is that first of all, a lot of people want to jump that first experience of IT, and because they're seeking the money, right? But in reality, to be honest with you guys, there's no better experience that you're gonna have if you get a position as a tech engineer. So just basic support, right? Just providing support to users. So there's two types of jobs that you can have. One that is at the office, right? Where you're going there every day and you're going to help users with their IT problems, whether that's a computer, a printer, perhaps an issue with an application. I recommend this as a starting point, because here is where you're going to develop some skills, right? The first skill that you're going to develop is the skill that I talked about in my last video, which is being able to deal with frustrated users, right? And this is something that is not going to only apply in your job life, but it's also going to apply outside of your work life, right? With the relationships that you have every day, even with the problems that you encounter every day, right? You're always going to be dealing with difficult people. So you need to learn how to show up in those moments, how to deal with this. You could say stressful scenarios, but you could call it whatever. Anyway, so the first job, right, again, that you can get as an IT, if you're thinking about getting into IT, is one like a help desk support, right? But then the job that I really recommend, and that I'm really grateful for the experience, and I would not change it for any other experience, is working for a MSP. And if you don't know what an MSP is, it's a managed service provider. It's basically a company that provides IT services to different businesses. It could be a small to medium-sized businesses, or it could even be large enterprises. So my first job, for example, right, I worked for a small MSP here in my local area, and it was pretty much just the business owner and 3 different engineers. But what did I love about this job? I love the fact that I touched different technologies, and I got to learn about the different IT infrastructures that you see in these small to medium-sized businesses. And that's going to give you a solid foundation of how to troubleshoot different problems, right? Whether, again, it's a problem with the user's computer, whether it's a problem with the application, but also problems at the network layer, right? So it's gonna give you the ability to get your hands on these firewall technologies. And if you're not really sure about which path you want to follow, I would recommend this job as your first job, because it is here that you're going to find out which field you want to pursue for your career. Because again, right, not only do you touch the network side of things, you also deal with systems administration, right? And what do you do as a systems administrator? You're dealing pretty much with user management, with Active Directory, with Windows servers, security policies, and things of that nature. Now, if you're into cybersecurity, you could touch some things in the firewall. You can do email security. So again, starting your career working for an MSP, it's gonna give you really a big overview and perspective of what the different technologies that these companies are using, and also again the different infrastructures. So it's up to you, but that's what I would recommend. I initially when I talked to you guys about getting your fundamentals in networking, I wanted to be an engineer, a network engineer, right? Now with this job, I really I was able to apply these skills because in every single problem that I dealt with, I was constantly thinking as a network engineer with the studies that I had, right? So why is that this application perhaps it's not working well, or this website is not working? The first thing that you think about, oh, let me do a ping to that server, right? So you need to know, what is a server? How is there a relationship between a server and my computer here? Which server are we talking about, right? So you start thinking about these things in that way. So that's why I recommend this job as a starting point for your career. And the other one, of course, is help desk, because again, now the only thing with the help desk position is that perhaps you're not gonna get too much exposure to these different IT infrastructures and different systems, but you will get experience in communicating with people, and that's a valuable skills. So don't trust those people who tell you, hey, listen, you get this certification, you're gonna go get a network engineering position. Yeah, it could be possible, but once you get that position, you're not really gonna know what to do or where to start or how to start looking at things. So take your time, guys. Listen, if you're pursuing money, if you're pursuing material things, you're not gonna get anywhere. Think about that. In order to get to where you want, you need to start from zero, from scratch. All right, there are no shortcuts. So that's my message for today. Again, just to recap, for those who just want to start their career in IT, get yourself a help desk job, or if you want something even better, you could get a job as a IT specialist. So think about it, guys. No shortcuts, and you'll do great. So that's my message for today. I hope this helps anybody, and if you have any questions, you want to know a little bit more about what I'm talking about, let me know in the comments, and I'll make sure to get back to you guys. All right, see you in the next one.